Hello and welcome everyone, it's your boy LF Jake, episode 19 of our Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes playthrough. Last episode we managed to find our way through the Lost Town. We found Harlan's Manor and we learned that he's got a contract tying himself to the Empire. We've shown it to Meldridge, is his name, I think? And now, I believe, we've devised a small little plan to help convince the king to side with us. I actually don't know what the small little plan is, but we're going to run to the palace and find out. Oh yeah, our team for today is Leanne, Calathor, Euthus, Zabi, Periel, and Malor. First time we're seeing Periel in the main team.
Well then, your majesty, have you made your decision? All of you, Chris, awaits your word, for your actions this day could herald a bright new era for our kingdom. In fact, I understand that Duke Aldrich's research into new uses for rune lenses is making great strides.
I'm endlessly impressed at your ability to vomit out nonsense you don't believe in. Oh, you're a politician born and bred. Or perhaps merely a swindler.
How many times must I remind you that you are here as an observer, Countess? Your Majesty, in light of the Countess's continuous interruptions, I suggest you have her removed. Your father would not have tolerated such impudence from a guest. Of that, I am certain.
But if anyone is removed here, it will be you, Lord Harlan.
What? How dare you?
You're up, Noah. Go get him.
Lord Harlan is a traitor who has conspired to sell out Euchris to Duke Aldrich for his own personal gain.
Traitor?
Oh my god, Cassius is going to kick his ass.
Personal gain?
What? Who do you think you are? The fact you cobbled together some pathetic army out of defeated troops gives you no right to speak to me so. Unless you come bearing proof of this outrageous claim, I suggest you take your seat!
My proof is this contract sent by Duke Aldrich to Lord Harlan. It says, and I quote, "Should Lord Harlan secure Euchris' surrender, he shall retain his wealth and status, and be given high standing after the dissolution of the Sheerith dynasty." It's all right here on the page.
This, well, the handwriting does seem to match the letter I received from the Dukes.
You damnable varlet! Where did you get that? Oh! No, you see...
Get him, Cassius, get him.
It seems you are familiar with this document, Lord Harlan.
No, of course not.
You betrayed me, Lord Harlan. Betrayed your king and your kingdom.
Cassius, get him.
Everything I have done was for the benefit of you, Chris. You must believe me.
Cassius, go.
Cassius!
Oh yeah.
Guards!
Oh, Cassius, come
Prepare
on.
the special chamber for Lord Harlan. I have a great many questions to ask him.
Heck yeah.
You have it all wrong. I am no traitor. In fact, had your father still reigned, this need never have happened. But instead, we have you, Yuma. You! And you, Chris, cannot persevere with an air so foolish and feckless. You are driving our kingdom to ruin. What choice did I have but to ally with the Empire?
Get him out of here! Now!
Bye, Yuma. I mean, Harlan.
Do you understand now, Yuma? I mean, Your Majesty? Now that you've seen the contract, are Duke's Aldrich's motives not exceedingly clear? The man has no intention of allowing the Sheerith dynasty to continue.
Such treachery.
If the Dukes was willing to do away with the royal family, what would he have done to us?
I choose to do all in my power to help Commander Noah of the Alliance. He's a man I can count on, and I will fight at his side.
Apologies, Periel. Apologies, Lord Counselors. I need a little more time. There might yet be truth to what Harlan said.
Oof. Well, so much for that.
I knew Yuma struggled with decisions, but I had no idea he was this bad. Still, we've done all we can for now. Lord Harlan is in custody, so I will spend the night here. The rest of you may make yourselves comfortable. Just stay out of the back chamber.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. I bet there's rows of beds in there. You can spare one.
Fine, but just the one.
Well, now I have to go and look. Guys? Guys, where are they? What's that? Talk to Yuma. Oh, okay. Don't mind if I do. I'm sure me and Yuma can have a little heart-to-heart. I'll make him see the error of his ways. Where is this guy? Oh, okay, he's over here. There's a little table and chairs over here. I wonder if he's sitting down. King Humor.
Noah.
Are you all by yourself?
I am. They changed the guards around this time, which gives me an opportunity to slip away. It's been my chance to go on little adventures ever since I was a child. Not that I've ever left the palace grounds or anything. That would be much too scary. In fact, this right here is about the extent of my adventuring zeal. I spoke to Melrich and learned of how you and Periel snuck into Harlan's manor to secure the contract. Periel really trusts you, doesn't she? No, more than that. She relies on you.
Tell me about it.
How I envy that.
Doesn't she rely on you too? I mean, you're the first person she turned to when Galdia attacked. And she's still appealing to you now. She must really trust you.
I would be delighted if that were the case. But is it really me she was counting on? Or did she merely turn to me because I happen to be the person on the throne?
Oh, yeah. If you were just some random
adore
guy.
Periel. The way she's always spoken her mind, even when we were children. Despite growing up in circumstances not unlike mine, she's never afraid to be herself and do what she wants. She's ever pushing forward.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't imagine what you've been through, but you look like a fighter to me. Is that not the case?
Oh, heavens no. I'm worthless. Everyone thinks so, and they're quite right. Oh, I made a few clumsy attempts when I first inherited the throne, but I was never able to rule skillfully as my father did. And now, At the time of my country's greatest crisis, I still can't make up my mind. Instead of deciding, I fixate on all the tragedy my decisions might cause and simply freeze. Harlan had the right of it. I'm a feckless fool of a king. Who would ever follow a ruler like me?
That isn't true.
Oh,
That just isn't true. You aren't a bad king at all, Your Majesty.
Eiyuden,
What?
what a sweetheart.
You are absolutely and completely wrong about yourself, and you mistake your kindness for weakness. I know how hard you work at being king. I know better than anyone, so please don't speak ill of yourself. It's everyone else's loss if they don't understand what a wonderful ruler you are.
Thank you, Eiyuden. But I will never live up to my father.
There's wisdom in her words, Your Majesty. People have you wrong. Indeed. Now, I grant you may not currently be ruling with the skill and finesse of your father. But you're holding yourself up to a monarch with years of experience already behind him. Surely you can see how superficial it is to compare that man to a king who has taken but the first steps of his reign. A fledgling knight is no match for a hardened veteran. And yet, the youngster possesses something the veteran does not.
Time.
A future.
Oh, okay.
And I would not have you discard yours so lightly, my king.
Oh, Melridge. Eiyuden?
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. I was dreadfully out of line to speak to you like that. I will accept any punishment you see fit.
Then your punishment is to tell me the truth. Do you really believe I can become a good king?
Of course I do. You will be a kind king, and a great one. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. I will. Or at least I shall try to.
I cannot express what an honor it is to fight alongside a man of your esteem, General Goldwyn. If I may, General, I hear we'll be entering Eucharist territory soon. When do you anticipate being able to report our victory to Dukes Aldrich? I must contemplate how best to compose the message.
It is folly to contrive victories from unfought battles. A warrior must approach every enemy with equal sincerity.
But who could Eucharist field who has any hope of victory against you?
General Cassius is a steady hand who commands the love of his men, and I hear the kingdom is home to another formidable mind as well. And also...
Yes?
I take to the battlefield for our Emperor. Despite the great pains Aldrich went through to convince His Excellency of this campaign's merit, I do not fight for the Dukes.
Damn. Goldwyn's badass.
Oh, good morning, all. I take it you spent the night here? Guys, you are not gonna believe this! Periel?
Oh.
Ow! Loose lips, darling. Come, Noah. We're leaving.
She was going to say Periel fancies Noah. And they're going to fall in love and I'm going to hate it. Alright, to the palace. I think. Yeah. I guess we're going to hear King Yuma's decision. And now there's a little pep talk from Eiyuden. I'm sure he will stand beside us. And then we're probably going to have to do another war battle. Like we did when we defended Groom.
Announcing His Majesty, King Yuma.
Have you reached a decision, sire?
If you require a messenger to go to Duke's Uldric, I am yours to command.
This is it. What's it going to be?
I come bearing urgent news.
Uh-oh.
Your Majesty, it seems an Imperial Expeditionary Force has been sighted.
Uh-oh.
It is under the command of General Goldwyn, and outnumbers our army 2 to 1.
Okay, that's good.
Double our numbers. And General Goldwyn.
The man is said to be invincible.
Your Majesty!
I've always been a worthless man, Periel. I am incapable of making decisions and paralyzed with fear of how others might view me. I have ever been a coward. I acknowledge this. General Cassius?
Yes, my king.
Prepare for war.
Melrich?
He's gonna say prepare for war.
Your Majesty.
For a period of 2 weeks, beginning now, I entrust to the two of you the entirety of my royal authority.
I was not expecting that.
You are to make every decision, for I have no doubt you are more capable of selecting the right choices than I. Call it a coward's conviction if it please you. Regardless, it is the best decision I can muster.
What folly is this? Has His Majesty taken leave of his senses?
Royal authority to a mere general and a lecturer at the studium? Say the word, Your Majesty, and we lords are ready to lead in your stead.
The both of you must refuse this. It will plunge the kingdom into chaos.
Folly from your fool of a king. Yet all the more reason to do it. Pitiful I may be, but I beg of you to save our kingdom.
But...
Are you quite certain? After all, what's to stop the General and myself from eliminating you should we come to enjoy this little taste of power?
If that is your choice, then so be it. Were you to do such a thing, I believe it would be for the sake of the kingdom.
Your Majesty.
Long have I sworn my service and loyalty to House Sheerith, Your Majesty. But now, I pledge it anew to you, Yuma Sheerith, the man before whom I now take the knee. I shall answer the trust you have placed in me, with all of my heart and ability.
I do not know if my talents are worthy of the faith you place in them, Your Majesty. In fact, it speaks to their inadequacy that I have so clearly misjudged you. And for that, I must atone. Whatever shreds of wit and talent I still possess.
As if any of this gives us a chance against the Empire!
Your Majesty, it's not too late. We can still draft a letter of intent to Duke's Eldrick and...
General Cassius.
Any hope of successfully defending this kingdom will require the full efforts of her people, and the full unity of her spirit. The army will be mustered, and the realm's efforts devoted entirely to its defense. Any who choose to publicly object to His Majesty's wishes will be executed on the spot.
God damn. Executed on the spot, you know.
We did it! Now we can finally fight back!
I'm not certain such jubilant optimism is appropriate. As General Cassius noted, it will require all the strength you, Chris, can muster to have even a chance of victory.
Then we'll prepare for a tough fight.
Yeah, reel in that enthusiasm a bit, Noah.
Then allow me to formally request the support of the Alliance.
You shall have it and more. We'll return to the inn and have Janequist beat the muster drums.
The muster drums? To the inn! It's time for our second war fight. War battle. I don't know what they're called in this game. We won our first one, but technically lost due to the story. But we were winning. So who's to say we can't win again? That being said, we are still outnumbered 2-1, so maybe the story wants us to lose this one too. As long as my boy Cassius stays alive, I will be happy. Because he's cool as flip.
I shall contact Emir and have him commence preparations straight away, milady.
Send me. I'll get your message there safe.
Shall I set this in motion, Commander?
Sounds good.
Do it.
Yup! Let's go beat him like a dirty carpet!
They are certainly in for a surprise.
Yee-haw! We're gonna get us the win this time for sure!
Yeah, you tell him, Euthus. Is she really going to be able to get back to Groom and then back to Euchris in time?
You ready, Noah? I think Periel already took off for the palace.
The conditions for forming a party are not met. Check your formation. I mean, I can't choose between anyone else, so Noah, you're gonna go there now, I guess. Looks like I can't change my team. Let me just double check we're in the right order. Short, medium, medium, long, long, medium, yep. Good to get King Rocky. That's a cool name. Oh, did I save over the wrong file? I did. I don't know how long this episode's been. I think we've been a half an hour. I've been using my save files to tell me how long each episode's been. No bother. It's time for war. Hopefully. It might not. Something might happen before that.
Let us review our strategy. We face a war of attrition. Unfortunately, Haishan was not built to be easily defended. Therefore, we must meet the Imperial host on the field and strive to buy time while minimizing our casualties. We leave this in your capable hands, General Cassius.
His Majesty's troops are kith and kin to me. I'll not let a single man die in vain.
Has Cassius changed his colour scheme, or am I crazy? Did he always have a blue ribbon on his red hat?
I trust messengers have been dispatched to Norster and Kinan?
They have, but neither will act until we prove our mettle, which is why this first battle is pivotal. Our enemy is a general both seasoned and clever, and he will not rely on superior numbers alone to deliver.
Whoops.
We must whittle away at their strength now, then turn the war of attrition which follows to our advantage.
Which is where we come in. Right?
Correct. We are counting on your ambush to throw the battlefield into disorder. Do not let us down, Commander Noah.
I wouldn't dream of it, Mildred.
We won't. We're ready.
General Cassius, Melridge, Noah, pray bring us victory. and return home safely.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If my projections are correct, this battle may be over far sooner than we all dare hope.
Projections?
Reporting, sir! The Imperial Army has arrived and is forming up just where you said they would!
Then we'd best get started. Are you ready, Commander?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Ready yourselves!
Here we go.
This day we fight for our homes, for our king, and for the future of our country!
The Imperial Army's here.
Oh, they got that tank thing again.
So it's war, then. I assumed their forces would throw down their arms and flee, rather than take the field for such a weakling king. Perhaps they found a more inspiring leader.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, General Goldwyn. The honors of a battlefield victory are ours for the taking.
He was in the last fight, so I wonder if it's still going to be the same guy leading the tank. And that was Sane's troop as well. Oh, there he is, Sane. Cassius versus Goldwyn. Do not let Cassius's legion get eliminated. Easy peasy. Special commands available to the Legion Commander and Sub-Commander. You activate them by... Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. So we literally only have one troop. Provoke and scheme. Make the target of the adjacent enemies yours. What? Make the target of adjacent enemies yours. Down defense of 1 turn. Down enemy legions attack in adjacent zones. Immobilize for 1 turn. Well, no one's adjacent to me yet, so let's go.
It is an honor for you to lead my vanguard, Lieutenant Kessling. I expect your rune tank to earn us a great many accolades.
About that, sir? The rune tank isn't really designed for solo combat. It requires a lot of infantry support, so...
I was not speaking to you, soldier. Well, young Cian, what do you say? Will you fight for the glory of your house?
As you command, sir. Hildy, Valentine, gather what troops you can.
At once, Lieutenant.
By decree of the Emperor, you may submit peacefully to Galdia's glory, or be crushed beneath her heel.
Alright, this is going to be really bad, but okay. Interesting information. Maybe I shouldn't have moved. Ooh, maybe I should have gone somewhere else. Okay, get this yet. Immobilize you.
I'll have you be quiet there, thank you.
They can't move. And then we move this way to fight Saiyan in a 1v1. I think I'm smart there, but I'm not sure.
It's time. Give the signal.
Sorry, Sane.
Looks like we're up. Let's go!
Oh!
To battle!
Oh my god. On the 5th day, look to the east.
What? A second force? Where the hell did they come from?
Majesty Tactician signal. Come on, boys.
Who the hell's
Let's
this?
honor our contract and show these imps the color of their own guts.
Yeah!
An ambush! What impudence!
Who are those guys?
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Advance!
All forces, attack!
Shields up! Stand your ground! I will deal with this ambush myself.
I wish I would have known
Are the
that
troops holding
that
up?
was going to happen.
We're ready to move whenever. Though if you ask me, that move should be to turn and run.
You forget yourself, Second Lieutenant.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah. She's in a great mood today.
Enemy in sight, sir.
On your order, Lieutenant.
Attack!
Let's go. I'm ready to attack. Oh my god, there's chaos everywhere. So Bernard is not going to win a fight against their general in a 1v1.
Withdraw!
Yeah.
A healing light to ease all wounds.
Retreat!
Okay. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so Legion command, up attack allied in a 1 radius from yours. Sounds good.
Guys,
Execute that.
we're gonna win, no matter what!
And then we're going to move here. You guys are going to move. Provoke. Make the target have less defense.
Drop the enemy!
Sounds good. And then we're going to move there. And you guys instantly move to 1 target adjacent zone that has allied legions in it. Wait. So I can only go there if my allies are there. We're going to move here to get away from that death.
Pull yourselves together, you sloppy fools! His Grace the Dukes is expecting a great victory from me.
Oh, I moved Noah, but not Emir.
Go, 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 go!
Why are we getting attacked by range and just standing there and taking it?
The enemy unit is destroyed. Keep fighting!
So Cassius?
Whoa! Run for it!
I see, I'm supposed to press a cross. That's my bad, honestly. Archers boost, rescue, restore stamina.
I'll patch you up.
Does stamina mean health?
Everyone, over here.
Oh, yes it does. So you move there. And then Noah. You go there as well. That seems like a good idea to me.
Attack! Fend them off!
Forward! Have no fear!
So Cassius is going to deal with Sane pretty handily.
You've defeated the enemy unit. Don't let up now.
Our rage is almost full.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah, Sane, get out of here. It looks like we're winning this fight as well.
We have the advantage. Continue with the assault.
What advantage do you think you have, sorry? Do I activate rage now? I've done it. Maybe I could have used that at a smarter time. It's a close fight between Noah and generic soldier, but I assumed with the rage.
Retreat!
Yeah.
last, some damn order! Now form up and prepare for the next!
If you have finally regained control of your troops, General Chapel, then prepare to withdraw. We are finished here.
What?
Learning the true strength of our foe is victory enough for the day. It has not come without cost, but to persist further would only result in needless bloodshed. We maintain the upper hand, and are in no particular rush. Additionally, the sun has begun its descent, and I've no desire to fight in darkness on unfamiliar terrain. We will withdraw.
Goldwyn's a smart guy. Good, General.
Fine. Retreat! Fall back, you dogs!
Look at him run!
Nice job, Noah.
You sure showed him, cousin. A victory on the Alliance's very first deployment!
Let's not press our luck. An overzealous attempt to pursue General Goldwyn may end poorly.
All units, fall in! You fought bravely and well this day, and Chris thanks you for it. Now, we return to Haishan triumphant!
Yay!
We did it! We sent him running for the hills!
And more importantly, everyone is safe.
Is this victory real? I can scarce believe it.
It is only one battle behind us, Your Majesty. The war ahead will be nothing to celebrate. It disheartens me that our ambush did little to phase General Goldwyn's troops. He truly is the military titan, they say.
Yeah, even I've heard of the guy. So I guess today didn't amount to much more than an ugly introduction.
Let's not diminish the significance of forcing a retreat in our first battle. I've already made arrangements to inform the other members of the League, and trust the news will change their countenance for the better.
If I may, who are those other reinforcements? And why did you not mention them?
I'm guessing you mean me.
They kind of sucked, to be fair, but...
Allow me to introduce Captain Bernard Sawad of the White Sands Mercenary Company. I reached out to him some time ago to secure his services.
Oh, and if you're worried about the mercenary part, I promise you this. A Sawad never breaks a contract.
You hired these sellswords, Melrich?
I managed to divert some funds their way, yes. A bit from the royal treasury and more that was earmarked for the studium and archives. I figured the forthwith confiscation of Harlan's estate would sufficiently refresh our coffers.
Well, I suppose I did give you my royal authority, but I'm still pleased to see you wielding it with such wisdom. Just do see the ledgers end up balanced, yes?
Don't spare it another thought, Your Majesty. That's something I'm quite confident I can manage.
Yep, still incorrigible.
What happens now? Do we wait here for the next battle?
Something on your mind, Sane? You're wondering what will happen if Eucharist falls, aren't you?
Its downfall seems inevitable, considering the League's lack of unity.
Just like Dukes Aldrich wants, I bet. You're thinking about it again.
In part. But mostly I'm just wondering what I'm doing here. I intended to make a name for myself and House Kessling as an Imperial officer. I believed that was the right thing. It's what I thought he would do.
Your brother?
Yes. But now I'm not sure about anything anymore. So where does that leave me?
Sorry to interrupt the boy talk, fellas. Did I miss anything spicy? Look, we've all got 'em. Ties, I mean. Obligations. I know all about yours, Sane. Little by little, they tighten around your neck until one day you wake up and realize you're wearing a noose. All part of growing up, I suppose. But these times, the times where you have to weigh your friends and your loyalties and your future, these are the moments that tell us who we are. You're young. You feel like throwing caution to the wind and doing the wrong thing for the right reason. Well, do it.
This is getting a little complicated and poetic for me, but I think I agree.
Paul, Valentine, thank you both. Hildy.
A messenger just arrived bearing urgent news from the homeland, Lieutenant. It's as you feared.
Oh?
What? How could this have happened?
What's happened?
I'm still verifying the information. It's possible this is but a rumor.
This is not some piece of idle gossip, man. You're telling me the Emperor has been assassinated?
I was just about to say, I bet the Emperor's died, but I was going to assume due to illness.
That is... yes. That's what I've heard. But all the more reason to swiftly complete our occupation of Haishan while we wait for further news. The late Emperor's decree still stands, after all, and His Grace the Dukes has not yet issued our next orders.
The Dukes has not issued them?
I mean nothing by it. Let us resume our efforts on the morrow.
Ooh.
Rise and shine, Noah. The new day has dawned and everyone's gathered at the palace.
I wonder when we'll hear about that. I hate knowing things that the main character doesn't know about. We haven't done any fights, have we? There's no point in changing any of the team. But what I do think is time for... It's time to end the episode. Gang, this has been episode... 19? 20? How many episodes have we done today? I should probably try and take more care. Episode 19. This has been episode 19. Gang, thank you for watching. I've been your boy LF Jake, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, ciao for now. Don't go changing.